Leo placements, welcome to Ascending Spiritually. This is going to be for anyone who has Leo anywhere in their chart. This is a general reading, so if you'd like information on personals, just for you, the information for that will be in the description box below. I did also restock my money manifestation oil because it did get sold out, and I do have a new green vial for it, so don't get alarmed if you do receive that. I also have one for protection, spiritual DNA activation, and attracting genuine, platonic, and romantic love into your life. You can also use this towards yourself. All of them are made with 24 karat gold, herbs, different crystals for each one, and essential oils. This one is my most powerful, the protection. Cops literally stay away from me when I have this stuff on, so just go ahead and check that out in the description box below if you're interested. So let's see. Leo placements, what do you guys have coming up? What can you expect for Leo placements, January 8th through the 17th? Six of Pentacles, Three of Wands, the Tower, the High Priestess, Two of Cups, the Fool card, King of Swords, and the Eight of Swords. Okay, some of you may have been connected to someone who could be very cold towards you at this time, or you're just putting up your boundaries with people that have caused you to be in mental prisons, people that keep confusing you, lying to you, manipulating you. You're finally releasing yourself from any mental restrictions that you may have been placed under. I also feel like there's a secret that's going to be revealed that will cause chaos and drama to two people's lives. So this could be you, or you could be looking at this from an outsider perspective. Either way, if you did someone wrong, I feel like the scales are going to be balanced in some way. Now, if someone did you wrong with the King of Swords to the Eight of Swords, this person will not be able to progress forward in their life. They're going to be stagnant. The progression of all of their hobbies, like projects or anything in their life, is just going to be stalled because they have to learn some sort of lesson about the fact that they can't mistreat people in some way. So depending on where you are in this mix, if you're the person that was done wrong, you're going to get genuine relationships. You're going to find new people that you can resonate with, people that will be eager to listen to you, to make you feel heard. These are going to be people that, they're going to be people who genuinely love you. But in order for you to receive these blessings, you do have to take a risk. So because of what you went through in the past, some of you are reluctant to let your guard down. With the King of Swords, some of you are very truthful, very honest, very intelligent. It's more like your energy comes from the cerebral area. So you may be someone who's now in the energy of choosing logic over heart and emotions. And with the Three of Wands, something that you've been waiting on, it's still in the process of coming in because these boats haven't reached the end as of yet. With the Six of Pentacles, this is a time for you to give to those who are loving, caring, nurturing, and compassionate towards you. But you're being asked to give only what you're receiving. So don't overextend yourself. You're not even going to have enough to overextend yourself. This is like the universe forcing you to be in a financial position where all you can take care of is yourself, because you have a tendency of overextending your resources, your finances to other people, friends, family members. Your love language to other people could be gift giving, because this person does have gifts in their hands. But this is mostly saying you don't have enough energy right now that's not on you. And if you're trying to put energy into other people, it's because you're trying to distract yourself from something that you really need to address within yourself. So it's a time for you to be honest with yourself about this Eight of Swords. This Eight of Swords could be placing yourself in a victim mentality. Yes, we've all gone through things. Yes, we've all been hurt. Yes, we've all gone through some form of abuse, but you can't let this energy keep you stuck. This is having to address the things that people have done to you. So some of you have a tendency of like throwing things under the rug and just pretending like it's all okay, or just forcing yourself to be okay when you're not. And you will be forced to reflect and purge on a time that may not be conducive to you. So would you rather address things on your own in your own time where you can kind of control like the outcome, or would you rather have it creep up on you at the worst moments? The High Priestess, whatever the secret is, this information that was being kept from you, it does have the potential to keep you stuck. But if you keep your logic and your reasoning up front, I feel you'll be able to progress through this beautifully. So let me get another deck. That way I can get some additional messages, because I only see one person here, and I don't feel like this person is a love interest. I feel like it's more so focused on you at this time. What do Leo placements need to know? Ten of Wands, Knight of Pentacles, Five of Wands, Ace of Cups, the Moon, Nine of Wands, and the Star. Okay, someone's having inner conflict about you. For the Tower to come out twice, there's some sort of unexpected event, shakeup that's coming. Yes, this could be in a destructive manner, but it will work out in your favor in the end. This will be something that's going to force growth in some way. Someone is having a hard time moving on. If this is a lover and they thought, oh, their other love interests or their next partners would be beneficial to you, to them than you, this person is finding out that the grass is not greener on the other side. It's green where you water it. This King of Pentacles, they're actually a knight. I don't know why I said king. It seems like this person is trying to elevate their life in some way, but it's too late. They caused you way too many burdens, way too many stress. They were way too secretive. They hid things from you. They wanted to have the upper hand by omitting information. And with the Nine of Wands, you were hurt severely by someone or something in the past, and you've been working through healing from this. But I feel like there's one last shakeup that's truly going to push you towards yourself, self-love, self-admiration. I also see the possibility of someone having like a one-night stand or like a friends with benefits and they end up getting pregnant. And that information is going to be relayed to you somehow. And that could be what the Tower moment is. That's only going to resonate with like 5 or 6 people. But they did let me know to mention that. So let me get some additional messages. This is my Essential Messages deck. The link to purchase this will be in the description box. Yeah, look, sudden upheaval, chaos, destruction, unseen changes. What the F is going on? Your friends cannot be trusted. So if you were teamed up on by someone around you and their friends contributed to your heartbreak, pain, sorrow in some way, every single person is going down. All these 5 people are about to get into some chaotic mess. This could be like a group of people who turned on you, all getting into a car together and getting pulled over and ending up in jail somehow. Like that's just an example. Of course, I wouldn't wish anything like that on anyone, but the way that I'm seeing it, with your friends cannot be trusted, someone that you pushed away, that you viewed as a friend or as a lover, or you viewed them as like someone that was going to be in your life somehow, by them removing themselves from you, it also removed the shield from you, because you bring a lot of good luck and protection to people that are around you. They take this for granted until you leave their life and everything falls into shambles. And that's exactly what's happening. We also have possible STD infection or sexual imbalance. So if you were dealing with someone sexually and every time you did, they would throw you off somehow, throw off your pH, cause you to have some form of infections. It may not be like an actual STD, but it could just be like an hormonal imbalance. It's because this person was dipping into other people and bringing that energy back into you. And they may have even tried to forcefully give you an STD. If that did happen to someone, you were ultimately protected, and the karma for that is very severe. Look, skeletons in the closet. So let's say you were with a womanizer or a woman who was just known to be a whore and just sleep around. This person's getting exposed in front of everyone. And the method in which they're getting exposed, it's something that you cannot deny. With he or she likes it toxic with me. You were connected to someone who chose the toxic life. They preferred toxicity. They didn't like it with you because it seemed boring, or there wasn't much excitement. But the way that these people that you were connected to, their form of excitement was like fighting and, causing you to leave and you chasing them. Like a lot of runner-chaser dynamics that you've had to work out of to learn that that's not actually love. That's just people that want to play games with you. And even though you have been wounded, you have a lot of faith just in yourself and in the fact that things are going to progress and move forward beautifully. We have victim mentality in reverse. Yeah. So you may have had someone who victimized you, and you had to work through and heal yourself out of that energy. And overall, the whole reason why a specific person or these people treated you like this is because they did have some sort of demonic or entity possession. I have that belief myself. Like when people are insane and crazy and they just go out of their way to treat you with disregard and to be evil towards you, I feel like it's an actual spirit that hijacks the person, and you can get that in any way through using black magic, people who, they summon spirits and Ouija boards and just, yeah, demon or entity possession, because you never know who someone truly worships behind the scenes. Like someone can praise God all day and you don't know what they're doing at home or when no one's actually watching, which is why it's saying like your friends cannot be trusted, because people see your light and they see where you're progressing in life. They see the fact that you're stable. You're grounded. You see things through the end. Yes, it may take you time to get you to your destination, but it's guaranteed that you're getting there. And you had to learn to separate yourself from people that want toxicity. They enjoy that type of energy. With testing needed in reverse, someone was trying to test you, maybe like test your loyalty to see whether you're willing to chase them while they were dogging you out, while they were just being aggressive towards you, and you chose yourself, or that's what's being asked of you to do right now if you're in this position now, because it really just ranges on each individual person. But you're attracting new people. You're letting things go, letting relationships go. Anyone that you viewed as wishy-washy and inconsistent, they're just falling out of your life. This could even be like suddenly and abruptly, or triggered by some sort of event. Either way, you're moving forward. Six of Cups is also the energy of like nostalgia. Some of you are calling in a soulmate, wanting a soulmate, someone who can understand you, love you, care for you, be loyal, stable. It's coming. It's just takes time. So, Leo placements. What do you guys need to know? Okay, I'll take one. Ace of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, Seven of Cups, Ace of... That's not an ace. That's the World. I almost said Ace of Wands. So someone is highly sexually attracted to you. They're gonna let you know this. Or this may be how this person does sex magic against you, because that's a thing. Trying to like attract people into your life using that energy because it's so potent. You'll know if that's happening to you. But either way, the Nine of Swords, the Ten of Swords, someone who did you wrong, stabbed you in the back, stressed you out, did every wrong possible thing that they could do to you, excluding certain things. It's been revealed to this ex, this former friend, this family member, that they had it wrong all along. Like, this may have been someone who thought like your intentions were to mislead them, or they thought you're being wishy-washy or inconsistent, or this may have been a person that's like used to being fake around fake people that are evil, and you may have been the first person in this ex's or this lover's, this co-worker's lives where you were actually true, and they didn't know how to handle that. So in return, they just deflected and projected all their negativity onto you. They made it seem like you were the problem. They made you the scapegoat in some way, and you had to release yourself from this scenario. With the Ace of Swords, you're seeing people exactly for who they are. Your spiritual gifts are getting heightened as well. So the more that you progress in your journey, the more you choose to ascend, the more blessings and opportunities that you receive. And the Moon in reverse is also another secret being revealed. So yeah, there's definitely information coming to light. This information is going to cause someone to be in distress. It's going to cause a permanent ending. So if, let's say this is a marriage and the secret comes out that one of the partners cheated at some point, well, it's going to cause an ending to the entire scenario. Like, everything that was built is just going to crumble, and all of it will be gambled. If this is a secret that was revealed to you about someone else, you're finally going to see them for who they are. They're finally going to show their face in some way, and it's going to turn you away from illusion. So, you know, sometimes where you're in the energy where you're like, you know, I don't know if I should let this person in or not. You know, I still somewhat have feelings for them, or I still have some sort of empathy towards them, and I really need that final factor to show me what it is. Okay, well, you're getting that. If you wanted the truth, it's coming to you. It's going to be painful for some of you, but this will help release you and close out a cycle. The World card and the Ten of Swords, someone's going to do something, if they haven't already done this now, that's going to force them away from you and your life forever. And it's going to sever whatever soul tie or connection that was keeping these two people drawn to each other despite being away from each other. And you're also going to receive what you deserve in a partner. So if you were connected to someone that was just kind of being a placeholder in your life, not intentionally though, the true divine masculine or divine feminine will be coming in. We have community, imprisonment, great fortune, distance, immature man, and bad health. So there's an immature man here or female that you're connected to who's at a distance from you. They want to come in and speak to you about what they're going through because they expect some form of bad luck to come in based off of what they were doing to you behind the scenes. And this is what you're going to find out about. It's like things that went on maybe a year, 2, 3 years ago that you never got closure on. Well, that closure is coming now because you're now at a place mentally where you can handle knowing Because in the past, however you were left, the state that you were left in, if you were the person that was done wrong in this scenario, you were very fragile. Like, it's, yeah, I'm just seeing that. Because with the community, someone's getting whistleblown, or their mask is slipping, or there's gossip going through the community that's going to leave someone in the point where they're imprisoned. If not physically, it's spiritually, where whatever they try to manifest will get knocked down by God. Like, sometimes you can do people so wrong that even your spirit guides will abandon you, and you'll just have to fend for yourself without any form of protection, which I feel like is worse than actual jail. Because even if you're in actual jail, at least you still have protection, so you're not going to be in that position for long. With great fortune here, some of you will be receiving unexpected income, unexpected blessings, circumstances, and people in your life. So let me pull a spread specifically for what Leo placements can expect between January 9th through the 17th. Blessings for Leo placements. Celebrations, reuniting with people that you've been far away from that bring you joy and happiness and contentment. Attending baby showers, birthdays, weddings, and putting a permanent ending to something that just made you unhappy. So by releasing a person or releasing a situation, an event, a job, by not overworking yourself, having the time to really just contemplate where you want to head, there's blessings in that. You're about to get a new lover if you're single right now. And whoever you left behind in the past, they know this intuitively. If this is someone who has spiritual abilities, you know, they could be like someone who can foresee what's about to happen, or they've received dreams, because we all have spiritual gifts. It just really depends on how you use it. Some people use it to their advantage by hurting others, and yeah, you have the others that use it on the better end. But with the 10 of Cups, this male or female that was very attractive in the past did you wrong, manipulated you, treated you as an option, left you behind, ghosted you, dropped you like a hot potato. Whatever they did, they're going to be unhappy for the next like 7 to 8 years of their life. Doesn't matter who this person meets, they're going to be treated as an option, just like how they did you. Especially the length of how long you were manipulated, that makes a difference with your karma. So the longer you were stuck in this mental prison, it will be 2 times what this King of Wands will have to deal with. And they'll have to see you move forward with someone who's stable and grounded. The reason why this Knight of Pentacles has a mask on is because their identity has yet to be revealed, which means they're not in your life yet. And you are being intentionally blinded by the universe to not be able to see this. Like me, I'm a seer. I can see things pretty far off. But there's certain situations or scenarios that I just cannot read into it, no matter how much I try to. And that's usually the universe's way of keeping the element of surprise, especially to someone like me who can see things from my sleep. Like, usually what people hide, I see it in the dream state. And with the King of Wands to the Knight of Pentacles, you will have a decision as to what you want to do. One of them will bring you happiness and joy. The other one will put you back in the scenario of feeling distraught, heartbroken, stabbed in the back in some way. So be sure to choose a path that will be more beneficial for you. And anything that Leo placements need to focus on around this time. Replenish. It's time for you to sleep, drink water, eat vegetables, fruits, vitamins, needing to replenish yourself, your body, your mind, letting yourself just sleep and do nothing. Receiving healing. So you will be receiving healing, especially in the dream state. This is someone that's like laying on their bed or sitting on their bed, and their spirit guides are sending them love, energy, enchantments. So the things that you've been putting out into the universe, it's only a matter of time before you receive it. You're going through a transformation stage right now. So things are getting cleared out so that you make room for the new. And there's also an alternative. So regardless of whenever you feel cornered, just know you have a choice. There's some form of alternative. If there was a person that you felt like was going to be the end-all be-all for you and they snaked you out, you do not have to stick by that person. Why? Because there's an option that's being brought in that will be even more suitable for you, because this will be someone that will be completely grounded in comparison. Look, hidden blessings. That's so crazy. Thank you, universe, because that's exactly what we've been talking about. Hidden blessings coming in that will bring you joy and prosperity. And with strength, the lion. Oh, I think that's a tiger, my bad. Yeah, but with strength, with Leo, yeah, this is all about you standing in your power and refusing things that you know you do not deserve, and also paying attention to the way that you're getting triggered. So what are your triggers trying to show you? Messages from your higher self. What are your triggers trying to show you? I will focus on myself. Now is the time for my inner growth. Yeah, so it's really time for you, regardless of who's around you. I will ground myself more. I will walk on grass the next moment I can. When's the last time you had your feet barefoot in the ground or like the grass outside? And how well have I taken care of myself today? I will do better right now. So it's all about you at this time. And how can I connect with nature today, even for a few minutes? So that's what I'm seeing. Like, share, subscribe, leave me a comment. Thank you guys so much for the support, and I hope you have a good rest of your day. Bye.